Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for another 100% run in this tournament. 100% tournament happening this year. I am joined tonight by Sir Hoptat.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. We get a treat where we get to watch 4 runners run tonight, which I'm super excited for.
For sure. Oh man, and they're all really great runners, so it's gonna be really close, and it's gonna be really amazing to watch.
We were talking before we came on the air that well, first I'm going to make sure we point out Sloaters and Owl are racing, and then Nintoaster and Scotty are racing. So while we have 4 runners running tonight, it is 2 separate races. We just have them going at the same time. So we're going to see Sloaters and Scotty both take the same route, and Owl and Toaster take the same route. And their times, Owl and Nin, as we're watching this, their PBs are 8 seconds apart, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, definitely. Again, it's just gonna be really amazing to watch. Great runners, it'll be a great race, really close. I'm expecting it to be, unless, some of these mistakes or, a lot can actually change, so.
We know that even if someone can have a huge lead and something really bad can happen. And I was just doing commentary with Professor School the other day, and we talked about his chain damage ending, which is a rough way to end any run.
Oh yeah, that's not a fun way to go.
Certainly not, but definitely want to say good luck to all these runners. This is going to be phenomenal.
It looks like Sloater's first to go with a 45.60, followed by Nintoaster with a 45.30, CScotty with a 44.62, and an Owl with a 43.34. See, right there, that's already such a time change, with just the movement there. Still very close.
Oh, for sure. For me, the big one is looking at that first bombs time and seeing how that's a really good metric for where runners are with their movement and how clean they are.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I would expect most of the runners to likely get a sub 5 minutes for bombs. Again, it could all change a lot. So.
Well, this game, as we've learned many a times, is a cruel mistress. You never know.
Oh, definitely.
So we see Sloaters. Sloaters is the Never Moonfall team. So that gave Owl a little bit of a lead coming in here. And it looks like Scotty and Nin are synced up.
And grabbing the lovely morph ball.
Even there, seeing a couple of different divergence where CanadianOwl and Nintoaster both went up top to break those blocks to come through, where Scotty and Sloaters took that lower approach with the down back, little bit faster approach to get into that first missile pack. Owl had that one little mistake getting up out of the chamber for those first missiles, and you can already see it's got him a door transition behind. That's how tight this game can be.
Yeah, it's definitely unforgiving. And it looks like Nintoaster is going the ledge grab climb method, where it seems like everyone was doing more the traditional wall jumping method.
Yeah, and that's really a thing of flavor. You see runners opt for either one, and one may be a couple of frames faster than the other. But if it was a huge difference, we'd see everyone just do the faster technique. All pretty close to even palm times. I love Toasters just sitting on top of the hand.
It's like Nintoaster finished first. I think what happened was Sloaters is the BT didn't drop all missiles. I didn't fully see. It's hard to watch 4 streams.
Yes, it is. But now all runners are headed towards Alcatraz. This was, for me, this was probably the hugest learning curve in trying to run this game initially.
Oh, definitely.
That and short charges. That was... Looks like we're going to pretty much have all 4 players on the elevator together. Scotty has a slight lead over Toaster right now, and Sloaters has a lead over Owl. We'll see. We know this can change in a hurry, just with just a couple of missteps, and time. A lot of time can be lost.
Oh yeah, definitely. As you've seen already with Owl and just that misstep, it can definitely add up a lot. And then I'm not sure what all else he did, but he's definitely further behind now. Especially when you'd be comparing to like Scotty there.
Yes. Well, and you saw Sloaters there was when he tried to initially get up for those first supers. Even he had a little bit of a misstep and that's given Owl a little bit more time back. Yes, and as Tillamorph just pointed out in chat, whether or not you can hit this reverse mock ball is another huge time.
Oh yeah,
Looks like Scotty did not get it.
What is it,
Sloaters
about
did.
6 seconds? Ooh.
Chat's saying it's about 5.
5, okay.
And it looks like Sloaters is the only one that got it.
Wow.
So we're gonna see. But Scotty, through good movement, is right there.
Oh yeah, not giving up without a fight, for sure. You know, tensions are high, so we can't expect him to get all these strats, you know.
No, it's definitely the pressure's definitely on when you get into this level this late, especially now with the the prize fund of this event being really significant.
Oh yeah. And then on the bottom of the screen there, under the com names, it shows the prize pool of 2,250. Excuse me, $2,250. And then I feel like I said that wrong. First place getting 1,000, and then I don't remember what followed after that.
Second place is 500. So that's
Okay.
So that when we get to that finals, that'll really be the pressure on, because That's a pretty significant difference between first and second there.
For sure, yeah.
Looking at PBs and seeing times, Sloaters and Scotty are definitely really close. Owl and Toaster are really close, and it's showing in their runs right now where they're all. There's times that they're getting close to synced up. Scotty and Sloaters right now they're both running really good races right now. But yes, as Rosu pointed out, this is 1v1 and 1v1. The top pair is of Sloaters and Owl is our first pairing, and Toaster and Scotty are second pairing. So Sloaters and Scotty are not racing each other, but just happen to be running at the same time tonight. Sloaters and Scotty are about to enter a battle with our first boss, and hopefully we'll see all four players hit that quick kill on Kraid. Ooh, it looks like Sloaters did not get the quick kill.
Yeah, I missed that. I didn't see what happened.
So that's going to give Owl some an opportunity to catch up right here if he can execute this.
Nice.
And he does. In case anyone hasn't, I would take this opportunity to follow those runners. They're all doing a lot of great work, practicing, getting better at this category. Watching some of the best players in the world play this game. Take an opportunity to follow them, support them, and watch them as they get better and better.
Definitely. And definitely give Vincent here a follow. I'm sure he'll greatly appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, sir, and same to HopTat. We what do you tend to stream, HopTat?
I'm mostly doing Honda runs, but currently I'm setting up this whole room, so I haven't done a couple streams in a little while. But hopefully I'll get back to that real soon here.
Got it. I tend to do a lot of Final Fantasy VI. Sorry, I was laughing at Anthony's comment in chat where he said he'd be at Spore Spawn by now, a boss that we never see in this category. Scotty's going to be the first here to get through Bubble Mountain and run on down to that. Run on down to speed, one of my favorite items in the game.
Same here. It's so interesting with the physics and just so much goes into it, you know.
Well, and just the number of tricks it allows you to set up. That, and to me, it's the most interesting in what it allows you to do, where Spring Ball's the most fun.
Definitely. Hopefully we'll get to see some nice Spring Ball tricks in these guys' runs.
I have a feeling with where these guys are with their PBs and the times that they're at, we're gonna see some good, or see some good tricks happen here. You don't get to this caliper without knowing a few of the ways to kind of break the game.
It does look like Owl lost a little bit more time over Sloaters. Just heading back from Speed Booster now, as for Sloaters is going into Wave. I'm not sure what all happened there.
Some of it is just Sloaters' movement has been super consistent, where Owl just had one or two little things, and those add up to a second here, second there.
Oh, I gotcha. And then you will see the runners' routes diverge here. I believe you said Scotty and Sloaters does early ice, as where Owl and Toaster does early croc. Am I right here?
Yes.
Right. So yeah.
And we see Scotty going there for the early ice now. Where Sloaters is actually looks like he's going the croc route.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so only Scotty's going to be doing early ice.
Okay. Very interesting. This will be really fun to watch now. Not like it wasn't already fun. It was already.
No, but it means we're going to have three runners on that same. We're going to have three runners on the same path. The last two races I've been on, we had to wait a long time before routes converged again.
Oh, definitely. I believe where the routes converge between early or ice and grapple is right after collecting X-ray, due to early ice having the spike suit in their hand, as long as they can keep it.
Yeah, and that's definitely a difficult one to keep. I've seen a lot of runners hold that for all the way up until the final room, and then just one misstep and lose it.
Yeah, it can be very detrimental. Sloaters getting a very swag speedball right up to grapple there.
It's definitely a nice way to save a second or two there, and some high precision movement.
Definitely.
So Scotty is now headed up and going to go over to our favorite friend, Fantoon.
Does look like Toaster fell down right there at the Indiana Jones missiles. So that'll definitely cost him a couple seconds there. And Scotty going with the super missile ocean fly. And gets it, nice.
Yeah, that can be a tough one because it's all feel to hit that and get that door open in time and not bonk that door and have to set it up again.
Scotty here going into Fantoon. Fantoon can be by far one of the worst bosses to go up against.
Absolutely, this can make or break a run. And I don't even want to curse it with every pattern I've seen on race so far. Not sure if he got all the missiles in on that, but Fantoon is the trolliest of monsters.
Oh, for sure.
And looks like Scotty's going to require a 3-rounder here, but at least got a fast on the last one. Had a little bit of a misstep, though, but now is done with Fantoon and is going to move on. Owl finishes that difficult non-ice climb up Red Tower. Scotty about to head into one of the least popular rooms in the game. Oh, but makes short work of it.
Get it all the way across. That's always just the best to see.
More than a fair share of runs have ended on that fight. On that room. one of the big differences here of going early and going croc late is coming out of that room and through here. You need to really be concerned with resource management because your life total here going into the Gauntlet Spark is completely affected by your ability to run all this clean.
Yeah, definitely. With Scotty, he only has 4 E-tanks after the wrecked ship one, since he didn't grab the Crocomire E-tank, so he'll have to be extra careful than the other runners here, because they'll have 5. And I believe you need at least 250 to get all the way across Gauntlet there.
Sloaters finishes up his Fantoon fight with a slow. Just the Fantoon patterns are just. I think I've cursed all the runners because I have not seen a good pattern on any of the races I've been on. I think you're right, Jumanji. I think it is 230.
Oh, 230? Okay. No, that sounds about more right, though.
But yeah, and that spark is, if you don't have enough energy, you end up a little bit short. Now we've got Nin is in their Fantoon fight. Looks like X Factor strats.
This is super there. Nintoaster.
Gonna have to wait one more round. That's certainly gonna make a difference in time. Three out of 4 Fantoon fights down. Let's see how Owl finishes up theirs. All 4 runners are now done with that Fantoon fight. We've got Scotty getting those speed locked, getting that speed locked reserve tank there, and now about to get gravity and say goodbye to wreck ship as everyone else is fighting through. Yeah, and as Chad pointed out, Scotty is going to have a huge time save there on getting both the robots in the getting both robots shot down with the charge shots before going underneath there, not having to spend the extra ammo, getting to run right through up to the speed locked attic. I didn't get a chance to count Scotty's reserves and see where we are, but we'll see how close it is to getting through this Gauntlet Spark. As he gets the door open. Oh, plenty.
Nice.
Looks like Scotty's going for the backside gauntlet spark.
Oh. Sadly, he will not get that.
Yeah, it just had to do with that power bomb timing placement. Didn't clear out in time. Had the rest of the setup, so got that short charge.
The quick fall down the crumble blocks there, very nice. No, that can be kind of a make or break for a run, really.
It's a little terrifying, and as you see there, a little bit of dicey for a second there and getting through, but successfully through. Nintoaster gets the faster strat for getting those sky missiles. Also saves energy there, not having to shine spark up. As we see, Owl goes for the shine spark method, but also that's kind of the bonus of the route divergence is you've got that extra tank.
A little bit of a breather for Al here, getting on the... I forgot what it's called. Totally blanking on its name. Shoot.
I believe we call the room bowling. Yeah, it's just that nice long break that you get to. You get a couple of those in the room or in the game where you're just kind of locked and have to wait. Chat tool's another example.
Right.
I'm gonna actually switch over to Scotty's audio here.
Oh, didn't realize that was up.
Not sure. As someone pointed out in chat, looking at Sloaters or Scotty, seeing where they are, it'd be about Sloater should get to a location that Scotty arrives about 3 minutes later. It'd be roughly where the it makes up for the route convergence. But as a reminder, this race is the top pair versus the top pair running 1v1 and the bottom pair running 1v1.
And it does look like Nintoaster is doing a late gauntlet.
It just goes to show there's so many different options in this game and different choices and routes, and a lot of it has to do with how comfortable is a player with a certain strategy. Owl's on the way to finishing their gauntlet. Of course, we'll see, as we pointed out with the route choice, we'll see Nim there later.
And then it did look like Sloater's got the Mission Impossible power bombs jump there. Very nice. One of the I know it's one of the harder tricks for people to get there.
We see Scotty on the way to Mama Turtle. Seen a lot of really good execution out of Scotty. Movement has gotten better and better. It seems. Owl makes her way through Edicoons. That's a deceptively hard room in getting through clean. Scotty getting those missiles and supers in an area really that's only visited in 100% or in random categories, not really seen in any or low percent ever. Sloater's doing a great job getting that short charge for those missiles. That triple charge. That's not an easy strategy to get consistent. A lot of players will take the little bit easier double charge. Scotty attempting that full halfie. Oh, and gets stuck. And Scotty's now going to be our first runner to get onto Dragon. Very well executed Dragon fight. Let's see if we can get the spike suit here. Unfortunately, does not, but gets that space jump and is now going to be headed back up to clean up Meridia. Go grab the best bean in the game, and then start their climb down to Lower Norfair and Ridley. DRK, I will look for that answer for you. I'm not 100%. I just know that first and second are 1,000 for first, 500 for second. Scotty's now on to one of those other nice little breaks you get in this run when you get to Shack Tool, where you can kind of breathe a little bit and just relax your mind and get ready for the next part. And that's after, as been pointed out in chat, a very, very well executed ice clip to get into this. It's one of the difficulties of going this strat is the you don't have the grapple to get over to spring ball, so you have to execute that. Sloaters finishes up the Dragon fight. Got that space jump. And ready to now go do their cleanup of Meridia and head down to Norfair. Toaster now reaching their Dragon fight. Kind of practicing that short charge a little bit. I know for a lot of runners, the timing is a little bit closer to when Dragon's babies get near them. That Dragon proving to be a little bit more difficult for in there, but gets the blue suit, and we'll get that reverse halfy as long as they can hold on to that through movement. Sloater's now getting there a little bit of a breathing break.
And Toaster is able to get the spark there.
Owl had the charge held most of the way through that climb, but just lost it just at half second for getting that full halfy, but has some solid movement getting through this room as the backup strat. That's something a lot of runners don't necessarily practice a ton because they just kind of expect, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to get that full halfy. Now making their way to the Dragon room. This Meridia cleanup is deceptive in the amount of time it really takes during the run. And Owl finishes their Dragon fight and tries to get that shine spark. Unable to hold on, unable to grab that spike suit. Now Nin is getting to their shack tool. As we see Scotty now going to clean up those missiles in the Kraid return. Nin kind of just doing the swag moonwalk with the charge beam held just to keep themselves kind of engaged as they're waiting. Now they go get their spring ball. Sometimes you just gotta do some cool movement just because you can. Now Scotty goes back to that ice return, and we'll head on down to take care of Kruk. And this obviously being a room where it's very easy to lose time in if you don't get those missiles right off the start and fall down this crumble shaft. But very well executed by Scotty. Oh, not sure what happened with Scotty there. He had that speed keep coming into the room and just lost it in. So losing a little bit of time on the optimal strat. Gets a great deboost across the lava room and is now headed down to Lower Norfair to fight our friend Ridley, who in some categories is kind of can be a make or break fight, but on 100% with that full beam combo is a lot easier to get through.
Definitely. With that combo, it only takes 20 shots to completely drain down Ridley's health there.
Yes, and if you get any pogo and you're able to unload some supers in, you just speed up the process and get through even faster. Very different than like an any percent or a low percent where you don't have that full beam combo and the fight's a little bit more difficult. This is you'll see some runners choose to get this super missile pack right before GT or right after, and really just depends on your ability and what you believe you can, whether you believe you can get down there ahead of time in GT to lock them in this corner.
Definitely. I'm not sure what's going on with Al here. He might be frozen.
Yeah, it looks like the video's locked up and not quite sure what happened to Al there. We'll try to figure that out as soon as we can. Scotty had a really difficult time there for some reason getting up through to get to the Mickey Mouse room here, but gets through now and is going to head on over.
Yeah, those jumping up through those one block tiles can be really painful.
Another one of those things in this game that's deceptively hard. Sloaters now goes for their crumble. Very successful, no issues there. Sometimes that space jump is as great of an item as it is and unique and cool in this game. It can be very very unreliable and difficult to make consistent. In some cases, that's why a lot of runners in the GT room will go for that spring ball strat rather than the space jump to not take that risk of falling down. Scotty now enters that Ridley fight with that full beam combo.
Kind of doubt he'll put any supers into Ridley here to possibly conserve for later. But we will see.
Nope, going for it, using those supers, trying to get through this kill quicker.
Nice.
And Ridley is done. So now Scotty will start that process of that long process of cleaning up the rest of Norfair, heading on up and heading to G4. Still got a decent amount of items to collect here, though. This is not a short run, but definitely this is another potential time loss or time gain, just depending on how consistent you can keep your movement through this.
Yeah. And then, not forgetting that Scotty here has to go to Croc and get rid of him.
Yes, a big part of that route divergence. But following that, we're gonna see where things sync up with our players. Scotty's going for this D-boost strat here to get back onto the other Firefly. Gets it successfully. Move kind of attributed to Behemoth. Of course, a lot of the moves in this game are named for Behemoth because, well, you know. Of course, this area is known for the runner Hodorubi, who is actually back in after a long break from Super Metroid and is a part of this tournament, which is great to see. Saw he was practicing today, getting ready to run.
Man.
And he did something today that I had not seen before. He did the Kraid quick kill with all regular missiles, no supers.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is definitely one of the harder tricks to get.
And nailed it. Nailed it in practice time and time and time again.
That's amazing, honestly. Looks like Sloaters entering into Ridley.
Slaughter's doing a really good job getting that RNG manipulation of getting Ridley to do that pogo. That's something that's a little bit more difficult to get consistent, but when you do, you can really get through this fight fast.
Definitely. Ooh.
And done with Ridley.
Yeah, they didn't use any supers there that I saw.
Yeah, that was all beam. So I'll have a nice super count going into Mother Brain. And Owl is back. That's good to see. Sloaters gets out of Wasteland, is heading back up from the Ridley area, and we're going to see pretty soon how close a couple of these runners are. Scotty will now be... Scotty's coming up, going to be on the same path and timing as the rest of the runners. As Owl's now getting down to lower Norfair. Scotty's about to show the advantage of doing Croc late with that single full beam combo shot. Able to jump over the top, go get that tank, and now going to try to set up to get this spike suit that they'll be able to use on that long trek to go get grapple. Sorry, not grapple, to go get X-ray. And Sloater's got that Hodoribi special. That's a very difficult trick. Impressive when it's pulled off.
Toaster getting a very clean entrance into Ridley there.
Oh, Scotty missed that jump there. You'll lose a little bit of time going to get the grapple beam. That room that Sloaters just exited it's probably one of the it's one of the dumbest rooms in the game. There's just no easy way through it, and definitely a lot easier to do later in the game, which is why runners will always opt to get that on the cleanup after a Ridley kill.
And since Scotty missed the spike suit there, it does look like Sloaters has the advantage just off of times here.
Scotty now exiting Norfair, and yes, this is where we're going to see Sloaters is actually ahead in time. But again, Sloaters is racing Owl, Scotty's racing Nin, so it's it's down to those two races, but still going to be interesting to see how close Sloaters and Owl end up, or sorry, Sloaters and Scotty end up.
Right.
Oh, with a really nice metal pirates room. Gets through there pretty clean. On their way to Ridley now.
Another clean entrance through just that little hall right there.
That
That's
little bonk of the ceiling at the end there. Otherwise, that looked really good coming in.
definitely.
Oh, Sloaters.
Oh,
Sloaters was so close on nailing
man.
that reverse slinky. Had most of it. Just missed that very end.
Oh man.
That's another one of those incredibly impressive tricks when pulled off. We now see Scotty entering that same climb. So those two runners are really close. Because now they're both in Blue Bryn as we head to a room made famous by an old announcer. Nice climb and entrance by Sloaters so far. Just missed that mock ball entrance into there. But hey, look. Not only is there one missile pack, there's two. But wait, there's more. All right. Sloaters gets both those missile packs. Will make their way back up. And we'll likely see that short charge taking advantage of the elevator not affecting the timer, which will let him fly across that old mother brain room with and there is the short charge. So yeah, when you're on the elevator, it does not affect the timer, so you're still able to get this. Get those old brother brain missiles. I'll head to the climb supers and then the aptly named 230 missiles. And then we see Scotty is right there, also in mother brain missiles. So really, if this were those two head to head, they'd be super close. We do see that Owl is finishing up the last of their cleanup through Norfair, as Nin is now headed up to Red Tower. Scotty executes that perfectly, getting that ice shot on all of those to allow the charge right through. And Sloaters gets those 230 missiles. As Scotty gets them now. So now Sloaters is headed to that G4 room, and the last break in the game you get before really the biggest final push. Because I don't know about you, I can't breathe when I'm looking at trying to do baby skip.
Oh, I know.
And there's Sloaters getting the G4. Not taking the break, still jumping around, just keeping the hands moving. Now takes a break. Okay. And now Scotty enters G4. Just a few seconds behind, still really close. see the advantage of Sloaters using the beam combo on Ridley all the way through. Has a lot more supers, so will not need to rely on any drops at all to get through these Metroid rooms.
I would guess that Nintoaster is only about 2 minutes behind Scotty here. So still very close indeed, though.
Yes, we have seen stranger things happen. Even earlier tonight, saw a runner carrying an amazing pace into Turian, was ahead of world record time, and Baby Skip got in the way. It can slow a runner down. Sloaters is through all those Metroid rooms with ease. Oh, very nice last room there by Scotty. Sorry, second to last room. That one's impressive to take all those down. Oh, gets caught up by this one, but now is through all those Metroids and will now head to that Baby Skip, which we're about to see Sloaters go for.
It doesn't look like Scotty got the greatest drops.
No, definitely gonna. That's gonna affect a little bit of the mother brain time. Getting that glass clear.
Scotty, sadly not getting the Baby Skip there.
Yep, so that's definitely gonna affect that time. It's a. If anyone in chat knows, is that a 20-second or more loss? I'm sure Asher knows for sure. Owl's timer, unfortunately, Owl's OBS gave him some fits, so the timer's not set up, and unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get that back. But now we do see Sloaters is through. Mother Brain is now going to go for. He's not going for Baby Skip. Oh no.
Oh man. Wow.
This is why you never give up and never stop running.
Can anyone get a clip on that?
It looked like it just repeatedly started running into Mother Brain in the glass, and it obviously killed him. It was chain damage that took him down. So that was looking like a really good run for Scotty. Oh, that's rough. Owl goes to the memes and gives us sports fun. But yeah,
looking back on that. Wow.
Yeah, it was a chain damage moment. Just looked like it. Uh, someone said in chat, I wonder if this happened, that they got caught in that moment when the animation was going to change for the next screen, and it just locked them up.
Oh man, probably. That really sucks.
Even Behe, who has seen a million runs of Super Metroid, said he's never seen that before. That's why this game it's you when you're in a race, even if you feel like you're behind, you never give up, because you never know what can happen.
Exactly. It's wild. Switch the audio to sloaters here.
Yep.
Got it.
Sorry, we would have switched the audio to sloaters a little bit sooner, but I think we were still trying to just
Process what happened there.
right. That
Man.
we saw a race earlier this week. It happened to Professor School, where chain damage on Dragon, but their Sloaters is done with an official SLR time or SRL time of 1:17 flat.
Very nice.
Yeah, Sloaters, same. I don't know if any of us have ever seen that before. That's a clip we're all going to want to watch, and wow, just all right.
Do we want to switch over to Nintoaster's audio now then?
Yep, should be there now.
Okay. Perfect.
As Nan is headed in down in Turian, getting ready to finish this, and just waiting to see that 100% completion from Sloaters. Not something I'm worried about, but stranger things have happened, as we've seen tonight.
Dang, it really does suck for Scotty though, man.
That definitely hurts to see.
Yeah.
Sloaters had a better run tonight than his qualifying time, which is good. His qualifying time was 17:31, so an improvement here in the race, which we know can be very difficult. And his PB in race is 1:16:48, so that's his overall PB. So very close. Super Metroid, you are a wonderful game, but sometimes you are just a cruel mistress. Tonight is another example of that.
And then, oh, Owl going into terrain here.
And there it is. There's the official 100% for Sloaters.
Very nice.
So Sloaters will be moving on to the next round, which is just going to get harder and harder and harder with these runners and the quality that's happening. I'll now navigate to that last Metroid room, headed to their baby skip as Nin is successfully got stand-up glitch, as getting through this, saving a lot of time by getting to hit Mother Brain in a time where you otherwise would be locked to the floor. Oh, Al gets grabbed at the last moment there.
Still continue to go through though. Oh, nice.
Yep, Al's going to get the missile check here to make sure they have 230. Full energy. Oh, nope, proving me wrong. No missile check. At this point, Al's just having fun and what you actually saw that Al just went through is what happened earlier tonight. Is someone got grabbed. Al chose to walk through the door, but someone got grabbed going through the door, and that gives you this slow animation, which you can fix by doing what Al's about to do, which is go in and take the save, but you have to reset and you come back in.
Maybe no reset.
But Al is just gonna troll us all. No reset. Meanwhile, Nintoaster gets that spark up climb room, headed up the last climb in criteria, and we'll be headed out to the ship. And Nintoaster is done with official SRL time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 54 seconds.
GG's Nintoaster, GG's Scotty.
Scotty.
Hello.
Wow. Definitely a first for me to see that. As we're watching, I'll finish up.
That either. And it sounds like not many people have, if any.
No, when Behemoth is saying he hasn't seen it, that's saying something.
Yeah. Like, I would have assumed that when the game froze when MB1 dies, that nothing could happen at all. I didn't assume that you could still get damaged.
No, it looks like so we definitely all learned something tonight that that chain damage is real.
Yeah, it's good to know. I will never do that again.
I missed that. What happened?
Oh boy.
So
I can watch.
yeah, it's a clip you're gonna want to watch, and it was so he was missiling Mother Brain 1, and when the screen animation went to switch, was caught up and couldn't, and it chain damaged, so it just led to instant death.
Oh wow. I've never heard of that.
No, and like I said, not even Behemoth's heard of it, and that's someone who's seen a billion runs. I'm sure a lot of runners have never seen that.
Huh.
But what's really sad is up to that point, Scotty, it looked like you were having a really good run.
It was a fine run. It was good enough. Good enough.
Yeah, you certainly looked like you were going to be poised to move on, but as we learned with Professor School the other night, who was doing really well and then got chain damage on Dre, you never know. And
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you've given new meaning to the phrase "anything can happen," and we do mean anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
I don't think I want anything to happen.
Right. Nor do we.
That's not bad. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. I had fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
It's my first Super Metroid tournament anyway. I couldn't have expected it to go supremely well.
How long have you been running, Scotty?
Mid 2017 I started running.
Okay. Yep. Your movement, it looks really good, and we're seeing Al has the slowest escape ever going.
Yeah, I noticed. He's trucking along.
He purposely got grabbed by the baby on the way out to give him the slow movement. So.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a trooper.
He's just putting on a show for everyone as we're starting to talk here.
Yeah, speaking of things that randomly happen during runs, I mean, I've been cursed with weird things too. It's not, well, I mean, the one frame game freeze going through Meridia Tube. If you shoot at the exact frame, that's happened to me during the race. So, I guess I would just have been cursed once or twice.
Well, I mean, earlier tonight, Behemoth was, I think, minus 1.8 at G4.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he got grabbed through the door. Metroid.
He got grabbed through the door doing the YOLO baby skip. And,
what a day for runs.
Right. Saw that right before I came on for this race, and I was hoping I'd see more normal things happen, but Owl is is Owl is doing it.
Is he saving the animal?
He is saving the animal, or at the very least, he's gonna fake like he's saving the animals. Either way. Wait. We're walking in the room. What's happening?
Saving? Okay.
Saving the animals. All right.
Wow.
They'll get there eventually.
Eventually, yes. Again, the slowest crawl ever.
Oh, he saved them with permaslow on. Nice.
Yes.
How much time does he have left on the timer? Is the planet exploding?
1 minute.
Here's 1 minute.
The only way you might ever run out of time and escape.
Going to be close.
Big.
Oh. Oh. Finally. Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
Owl is just putting on the show.
What a guy.
And there it is.
There he is.
And Owl ends with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Sweet Owl.
Nice,
Legend.
Owl. That was a pretty legendary way to finish. But,
looking at that, I wonder how slow you'd be moving if you had Baby slow down and then sparked in lava.
oh. With that chain.
Someone should just make a hack with permaslow enabled all the time. You start on
I
series.
mean, you could test it in the practice app.
There are definitely some people that would do that to themselves. That would run it. I can definitely
I'm
think.
sure.
I can definitely think of one streamer in particular who would 100% do that to himself. A couple in particular who would do that to themselves. They enjoy playing the worst of the worst of Metroid.
How about dashless, baby slow down, permagoo.
Oh,
Now you're just piling it on.
constant lava.
And water physics.
So Nin, how did you feel about your run tonight?
I'm surprised it ended up being a 123. My movement felt pretty chunky, to be honest, but whatever. I mean, I guess my late game was kind of rough, but mid game was okay-ish. So I guess whatever. I'll take it. I came in with 0 expectations, so I guess.
Well, I mean, it looked like you dropped from your initial qualifying time, which was a 1:24:38.
Yeah.
So made some gains for sure.
Yeah, a little bit at a time. I'm not sure it's going to be enough to beat the next bracket, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, if there's anything we've learned tonight, you never know what can happen in this game.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Scotty, I hope you definitely hop into tournaments in the future. I can see with your movement and your skill level where it is right now, you are definitely in that upper tier.
Well, let me know the next time the 100 tournament comes around.
Well, I know there's a bunch of other tournaments going around right now. I know there's going to be that bingo tournament coming up next month. I know.
I can't think that hard.
I mean, if you can play 100, that's a lot to chain together and remember. But I hope to definitely. Nin, I look forward to seeing you in the next round. Scotty, definitely hope to see you in tournaments in the future. I don't know if we're going to get Sloaters or Owl in chat tonight, but do either of you two have anything to say or add to after tonight's race?
Not me. GG Nintoaster.
Yeah, GG, man. Sorry about the tough luck, but I guess we'll learn.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, nothing to add from me. Just good luck to everybody else, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, chat. Make sure you give these guys a follow. They put on a show tonight. We saw great runs for everyone. So I'll give us quite a bit of a show at the end. They're doing a great job. They're providing a lot of entertainment. Give them those follows that they deserve. Alrighty. Sir Hoptat, do you have anything else to add after what we saw tonight?
Just again, GG's to the runners. It was definitely a fun stream to watch. Definitely good runs.
Owl's here.
Owl is here.
Oh,
all right.
Here we go.
Hey, Owl, how's it going tonight?
I'm doing fine.
We were so glad to see you save the animals, and I guess if you knew you were down, there was no better way to go out than to take that baby grab and give us the slowest escape ever.
Yeah. Well, I suggested to Sloaters that we should be spore spawn if Sloaters run was bad. But I guess it was too good to not too good to go to spore spawn. So the original plan was to go to spore spawn, Brinstar cleanup, but I didn't know if he was going to do it until after. When I saw that he didn't do that, then I decided to take matters into my own hands.
Sloaters did have a good run. He beat the qualifying time. Their initial qualifying time was a 1:17:31. Tonight's run was a 1:17 flat, so definitely an improvement. So yeah, Sloaters was having a really good run tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame him for not going for spore spawn, but I did say I was waiting for the message saying I'm going, but he wasn't. So had to do it myself.
Be honest, part of you blames him.
Well, definitely got to say it was an enjoyable race from everyone who ran tonight. I know, Al, do you have anything additional? Because we're going to have another. There's going to be another race coming on. A Link to the Past randomizer coming on after us. Anyone else have anything else to add before we were to sign off for the night?
Hope Master Sword's at the pedestal. And that's all.
All right. Okay, if that is all for the tonight, again, thank you, runners. Thank you, chat, for being very vocal and being very involved in tonight's race. It always makes everything better for us as commentators, and definitely the racers know it's great to be supported. Again, give them a follow. One more time, I'm going to put their link and ours in the chat. If you want to follow Hot Tat or I, that'd be great. We would certainly appreciate that as well.
For sure.
If that is all, then for Sir Hot Tat, I am Vincent RTA, and thank you for coming out, and hope to see you at more Super Metroid tournaments.
We will see you next mission.
Have a good night.